Mr. Big Box, $226. And the same tire at Pumpelly Tire, $169. Well, how about that?
Not only do we have great prices, we have the best trained sales and service people in the business. Come by one of your convenient Pumpelly Tire stores for that great personal service you've come to expect.
Hi, I'm Rachel Whittaker, sports writer at the Lake Charles American Press, coming to you with our Week 9 Prep Football Roundup. I'm coming to you from Washington Marion High School. Last night, the Charging Indians had their way with District 4-4A opponent Beauchene, knocking off Beauchene 44-14. Washington Marion's Melvin Jones had another monster day offensively to propel the Charging Indians to a 3-1 district record. Next weekend, here at Washington Marion, they'll take on LaGrange, who had their way with Opelousas on Friday night, and in turn claimed a share of the District 4-4A title. So LaGrange already has the playoffs locked up, and Washington Marion needs to win in order to have a shot themselves. Continuing in District 4-4A, St. Louis also has a 3-1 district record, tied with Washington Marion and one game behind LaGrange. St. Louis had its way also with DeRidder on Friday night, knocking off the Dragons 40-14. St. Louis quarterback John Paul Crawford went 14 for 18 to carry the Saints to that important win. In Class 5A action, Barb now controls its postseason destiny as the Bucks beat Sulphur last night. Sulphur played Barb close until about midway through the second quarter, as it was an 8-2 ball game at one point. But then Trey Quinn and the Barb offense went on an outburst, as at halftime the score was 35-8. At one point, Barb scored on 3 straight offensive plays: a 29-yard catch and run by Trey Quinn for a score, a touchdown pass from Fontenot to Jonathan Hughes over the middle, and then a 44-yard touchdown reception by Quinn. Barb now has a 4-1 district record, as do Acadiana and Karen Crow. So with a win next Friday night against Lafayette, Barb has a chance to clinch at least a share of the District 3-5A crown. Barb takes on 3-6 Lafayette next Friday. In Class 3A action, Westlake and Iowa were involved in a shootout on the Yellow Jackets' home turf. Westlake running back Devin Eaglin again had a monster performance on the ground, and he also threw a touchdown pass, as Westlake came out on top 34-27. Iowa quarterback Austin Terrio rushed for all 4 of Iowa's touchdowns on Friday night, but it just wasn't enough, as the Yellow Jackets have now lost 5 straight games after starting off the year 4-0. Westlake, on the other hand, is now 5-4 overall and 2-2 in district play. Next week, the Rams take on Crowley, with whom they are also tied at 2-2 in District 4-3A. And with Bazile's win against Oberlin Friday night, the Bearcats are now 7-2, just one game behind district leader Elton at 8-1. Those teams face off in Week 10. And an interesting note, the Bazile and Elton coaches are brothers, Tony and Kevin Bertrand. And now here's a look at the rest of the Week 9 results. And a bit of historical note for you. With LaGrange's win Friday night, they've now clinched at least a share of the district title for the first time since 1999. Thanks for watching our Week 9 Prep Football Roundup. Check out AmericanPress.com this week for a preview of the final week of the regular season. And as always, pick up an American Press print edition daily for a look at scores, features, highlights, and analysis from high school, college, and professional sports. For now, from Washington Marion High School, I'm Rachel Whittaker.